Hello, hello. Welcome to piano. I'm very excited today to bring you another piano lesson in our Level 2 series. And this one's really great. We're going to be learning some new finger patterns in both our right and left hand. But before we get started, if you don't mind liking and commenting on this video, that helps me give me feedback so I understand how well I'm doing here in my lessons. The next thing, of course, is if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, you can definitely do that. That's very easy. Just hit that red button that says subscribe underneath the video, okay? Next, of course, we've got our very fun and exciting Discord server where you get feedback on your piano learning from me. So you have the chance to enjoy working with your fellow piano learners in your class and post videos of your progress so that way I can see how you're doing on your lessons. And if you need some help, I'm right there to help you, okay? Very good. And last but definitely not least, I am so thankful for my patrons on Patreon who have pledged monthly financial support to help keep these lessons coming and keep my studio alive. So thank you so much for doing that for me and supporting me throughout these months. So thank you so much. All right, let's get started, okay? So last lesson, in our lesson book, we were learning Lone Star Waltz, okay? That's those parallel 6, if you can remember. Let's turn to page 16 and 17. That way we can play through Lone Star Waltz together, okay? There it is. You ready? I'll switch to piano view so we can play it together, okay? All right. So there's our piano view, okay? We're going to be starting in our C position. We're in 3/4 time, and notice my pinky right hand is going to be stretched up to that A so I can reach the 6th. Let's play it all the way through with the da capo al fine, okay? I'm going to count off. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. And there you have it, Lone Star Waltz. Bravo to you for playing through this tricky song. How were your parallel 6ths? Were you able to keep them steady using your muscle memory as you're moving up and down the keyboard? If you had some trickiness with it still, that's okay. Keep working on those parallel 6, and I promise they will get easier, okay? Let's go ahead and turn the page in our lesson book to page 18. And this is a page where we're learning that new finger pattern, okay? We're going to be learning about crossing your finger 2 over 1. It's kind of like leapfrog, right? That finger 2 is going to be doing a leapfrog over your thumb, okay? If you look very carefully here on page 18, the top treble clef line, we can see how this finger pattern works. we're going to be going down the scale, 5 fingers, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're crossing your 2 over 1. So let's start doing that exercise so you can see how it works. Here we go. All right, so if you notice there, the very top line on page 18, we're starting on a high F. So we'll put our pinky finger 5 there, and notice my 5 fingers on each key. Once we reach our thumb finger 1, we're going to cross over leapfrogged finger 2 on the A. Okay, you see how that works? Very good. All right, so let's play this top line. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. F, E, D, C, B, A, rest, rest. E, D, C, B, A, cross over G, rest, rest. D, C, B, A, G, cross over F, rest, rest. C, B, A, G, F, cross over E, rest, rest. Continue. B, A, G, F, E, cross over D, rest, rest. A, G, F, E, D, cross over C, rest, rest. How did you do on that exercise? It was a little tricky at the start, right, to try and make sure that that crossover was smooth. But as we continued down the scale by step, it got easier, okay? I want you to practice that warm-up in your daily practice too, okay? You see it does have a repeat sign. So make sure that you give yourself the chance to really learn that pattern, okay? But guess what? We have another hand, don't we? We got to do the same with the left hand, okay? So instead of going down, we're going to be ascending or going up on the piano keyboard, starting with that finger 5 in our left hand, okay? Let's switch back to piano view and let's play the bottom exercise on page 18 in the bass clef, okay? We're starting on a low G, okay? Let's try it. Okay, so here I am. Here's my keyboard. Remember, low G, think like low G position, right? There's my low G. I'm going to put my pinky finger 5. I've fanned out all of my fingers there on my 5-finger pattern. And then my finger 2 is going to do that leapfrog up to the E. You see how I'm switching? Okay, let's start with the exercise at the bottom now. I'll count off just like I did with the right hand. And we'll be saying some note names. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. G, A, B, C, D, crossover, E, rest, rest. A, B, C, D, E, crossover, F, rest, rest. B, C, D, E, F, crossover, G. Very nice. Rest, rest. C, D, E, F, G, crossover, A. Rest, rest. D, E, F, G, A, crossover, B. Rest, rest. E, F, G, A, B, crossover, C. Rest, rest. Hey, that was very good. I'm so happy for you. It's going to make reading these crossover fingers a lot easier when you include these in your practice, okay? So enough with the warm-ups. Let's get to the song. On page 19, we have a new song called On the Bridge at Avignon, okay? This is a really fun song. It's like a dance. okay? And it's based off of a historical bridge in Avignon, France, that was made of wood, and it was a bridge that all of the villagers of Avignon would dance on. So it would make this squeaky sound, and they'd have a lot of fun. They say that there was so many people dancing on this bridge one time that it almost collapsed. That would not be fun. But anyway, let's have some fun learning this song today, okay? Let's talk about this. I see a couple things here at the beginning. My tempo marking. What do you see as the tempo? Allegro moderato. Yes. So it's moderately fast. Okay. What about the time signature? What time signature do you see? 4/4 time. So 4 beats a measure, quarter note gets the beat. Next, what about our dynamics? What do you see at the beginning there? I see it starts piano, and then it switches to mezzo forte in the second half of the line. Interesting thing happens on the second line, right? It's piano, but then it's mezzo piano. And then we have some interesting articulation, right? Articulation is how you're going to play those notes, right? I see staccato, right? Nice and short and crisp at the beginning. But then I see a long legato line in the second half of that line, right? That pattern repeats itself on the second line too. So this is going to be a fun little song to learn, okay? Let's see if we can switch to piano view. We're going to begin with the right hand on the first and second line only. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. All right, let's see here. So we're starting in our C position. I see middle C is our very first note, but it is piano and staccato. Okay, we see that in measure 4, or the last measure of the first line, that's where our crossover 2 happens. So we'll pay close attention when it comes. All right, let's go through and do notes of the first 2 lines of the right hand. I'm going to count off. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C, 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 hold. D, 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 hold. E, F, G, down to C, crossover, B, C, D, rest. C, 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 hold. D, 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 hold. E, F, G, C, D, B, C. Yeah, that was really good. All right, did you see the crossover? I saw it on the end of line 1, right? There's also some interesting fingers going on at the last measure of line 2 also. So with that one, make sure that you're paying close attention because it goes from D to a skip B and then back to C. Okay? D, C, D, B, C. Okay? Let's play the right hand part once more. Piano view, and then I'm not going to say any notes this time. I want you to pay close attention to those fingers, okay? Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. And there you have it. Nice work. Now let's take a look at the first 2 lines. Left hand now, okay? We have lots of harmonic intervals. You're very good at those, so don't worry too much about it, okay? Let's give it a try. All right. Starting in C position, we've got left hand finger 1 on our G and left hand finger 3 on our E. This is an opening interval of a harmonic third. Here we go, I'm counting off. 1, 2, ready, play. Third, second, fifth, rest. 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, G, third, 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 second, and fifth. 2, 3, 4, second, then third. Excellent. That was really good. I knew you were going to be good at those harmonic intervals because we've been playing harmonic intervals since the beginning, huh? Yes. And now that we're in level 2, these are a piece of cake for you. So I'm very happy that you're feeling good about those harmonics, okay? Let's do a challenge. Let's see if we can try this hands together, okay? If it's too early for you to try hands together, that's okay, okay? But see if you can play along with either the right hand or the left hand, okay? All right, let's try. Here we go. We're in C position. Left hand is playing that harmonic third. Right hand is playing a finger, 1 thumb on C. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Crossover B, left hand G. And there you go, there's the first 2 lines. It's such a fun song. Very good work on that, okay? Now, we're going to go into line 3 now. And line 3 is a little tricky, okay? The notes don't look very hard, but the pattern is what makes it tricky, okay? We also have an added layer of more complicated dynamics. So we've got a crescendo and then a diminuendo. Then a crescendo and then a diminuendo. There's only 4 measures and we have all of that going on. That's a lot. I know you'll be able to get it though, okay? So let's take a look at just the right hand notes and try to see if you can do those dynamics as you're learning, okay? Remember, the notes are not difficult. It's when we put it together and find the pattern that it can be tricky, okay? All right, let's try. Line 3, here we go. We're starting on a middle C. Watch your dynamics. 1, 2, ready, play. C, getting louder. D, hold to C. E, getting louder. F, D, E. Yeah, see, it's not so tricky with those notes, all right? Let's do the left hand now, okay? Another single note line. It's like a melody line, but it's being played sort of to create harmony with the right hand together, okay? Let's try it. Watch those dynamics. Left hand will begin with the finger 3 on E, okay? Watch your crescendos and diminuendos, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Getting louder. F, D, E, C. Getting louder. D, hold, C, hold. Very good. All right, we're going to go straight into line 3, hands together, okay? Let's see how this works, okay? Remember, finger 1 thumb in the right hand, finger 3 E in the left hand. Remember what I said about this being tricky when we put it together? This is what I'm talking about, okay? Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Getting louder. Getting louder. Excellent work. Let's try that line one more time. Line 3. Here we go. Pay close attention. Finger 1 thumb right hand, Finger 3, E on the left hand. Line 3 again on the Bridge at Avignon, page 19. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Getting louder. And the loudest, soft. Getting louder, loudest, soft. Very good. That was excellent. Now, there's a da capo al fine. Do you see it there at the end of line 3? So we're going to have to go back to the beginning, or da capo, the cap, the top. And we're going to play until we see the word fine, right? There's a double bar at the end of line 2. I see it right there. It says fine. So that's where we're going to stop, okay? Let's try the whole song now, okay? Pay close attention to the road map. Play along with me if you're ready. And pay attention to the dynamics as well, because that's what makes this song so interesting for the audience, okay? You can do this. I'm so proud of you. All right. Looking there at the beginning on the Bridge at Avignon, we're starting with that right hand finger, 1 thumb, and our left hand is playing that harmonic third, E and G. This is on the Bridge at Avignon, the whole song. Follow the road map. 1, 2, ready, play. There's our song for this week. What do you think? Did you like it? Yeah, little by little, you can start working up that tempo to make it a true allegro moderato, okay? What we were playing right now was probably closer to just moderato by itself. But if we work on something like trying to get up to something like this. Be more accurate, right? At an allegro moderato, okay? You can work towards it, and I know it's going to sound great. Very nice. So close your lesson book. We're finished with that book for today. I want you to turn in your technique book now so we can get some exercises to work on those new finger patterns to group 6. Okay, group 6 is on page 12. I'm going to assign you A and B only, okay? Crossing seconds and busy crossing, okay? These are going to be working on those finger patterns. All right, so let me play through A and B for you so you know what they sound like. And you can add those to your practice routine, okay? All right, let's go. Group 6 in your technique book, page 12. This is A, crossing seconds. Notice I'm starting with a finger 1 on my C above middle C, okay? So watch those fingers as I go down. We're working on that crossover. 1, 2, ready, play. Left hand. Repeat. left hand. And there you have crossing seconds, group 6A. Now let's move on to B, okay? Busy crossing. You can tell this one's a lot busier because there's a bunch of eighth notes, my goodness. So pay close attention to this one. There's an interesting finger pattern to start, okay? It goes 5, 1, 2, 1, okay? We'll be going down the scale until we reach middle C. Our finger 5 pinky is going to start this one on the G above our middle C G, right? So it's way up here. Okay, this is how it goes. 1, 2, ready, play. Left hand starts on low F. And repeat, right hand. Left hand low F now. Wonderful. There is busy crossing, okay? That's going to be your second exercise for this week, okay? You've done fabulous for this lesson today. We've learned a new finger pattern, a new song. We even have a new technique. That's pretty good. We also have some theory homework. That's okay though, because it's all talking about the same stuff we learned about today, okay? So in your theory book, I want you to turn to page 12 and 13. And what do you know? It's all about the finger pattern we just learned, okay? You can use page 18 in your lesson book as a reference to help you with this theory homework, okay? You'll be writing in your note names and playing through these lines of exercise, okay? All right. Very good. Oh, we've had a lovely time today for our lesson. I'm so glad you could join us today. Patrons, thank you so much for your support. You're keeping my channel alive, so I appreciate you very much. So let's go ahead and end with our music quote. Are you ready? Our music quote today comes from the Russian pianist and composer, Sergei Rachmaninoff. And this is what he says. Music is enough for a lifetime, but a lifetime is not enough for music. That's so true, isn't it? Yeah, like there's so much music in the world, it's impossible for us to be able to hear all of it, right? But that's the beauty in it. It's so different and so wide and it comes from so many different places that it's always going to make life more beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that quote. Thanks again for joining us today for piano. Get some practice time in, work on your theory homework. Don't forget your technique because I know sometimes you guys skip those. They're only there to help you, okay? I will see you on Discord and on YouTube. Take care, my friends. Bye.